Okay, now that we've got those issues taken care of, we're back with Star Wars Knights of the Republic, where, let's see, on Monday, we had just finished taking care of Manan. We got the star map. We did the trials. And then we went and got captured by Admiral Saul Kareth, and we broke out of our cells and we killed Saul. But last we got word Malik was on his way to Saul Kareth's ship. So now we gotta go ahead and see what we can do there, if we can escape. Okay, so we got the... Okay, Beto's doors are open, so we're good. Yep, more Sith. Okay, that was hilarious.
Just you hopping from person to person, killing them.
Just yeet. Okay, and I went through all those already. And we're gonna go to the elevator and head for the docking bay. Excuse me, the hangar. Is that Sith over there? That is Sith over there. Anyway, not my problem.
Not gonna let it ruin my day. I just got an ad on the bottom of the screen for GTA Online.
The only thing that Rockstar still cares about.
Still. You imply that they ever cared about another thing.
Well, when they found out that they couldn't get a casino up and running in Red Dead Redemption, that was the death. That was the fucking death sentence for that game.
I didn't know that they had attempted that.
I don't know that they did either. I'm just saying shit now.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them.
It's harder to get people to spend in-game money and stuff, yeah.
We took care of the guards. We're inside the Ebon Hawk and all systems are go. As soon as you guys join us, we can get out of here.
Awesome. Oh. Hello, everybody. Allow me to just
cleave through everything.
That's fucked up.
These poor guys.
Never stood a fucking chance. God. Game was glitching. I'm not allowed to open this one.
Well, did you just like come at it at a wrong angle, or?
Well, every time I tried to readjust, it went to the same position and got itself fucked again.
Not allowed. Got it.
But I eventually did get to go into it. Okay.
Fight with me. I'm
Uh, they do try their best.
What?
The answer
Okay.
here is to never try.
Now, the answer here is to get good. Do or do not. There is no try. Okay, I can loot at least one of their bodies. Oh, so, as we're going on, I just wanted to mention the KOTOR remake, as I mentioned before we actually got started, has been put on hold indefinitely. With Aspire apparently diverting all resources to other projects as some shit has gone down. And so now the fate of the game is
Yeah.
uncertain. And so, I mean, it's not technically canceled, but for all intents and purposes, it kind of is.
It's not technically dead, but
Got everybody except the one I was targeting.
Down you go!
And just re-up on that. Oh, hey, some of them woke up.
You asked for this!
This for forced insanity is just a little bit, a little strong, you know.
mhm.
Works better than stun or stasis field. Okay, anybody got anything in here worth looting? Nope. Yeah. Stuck again. Computer spike. This should be a cupboard. That, okay, fine. Open it, alright. Sign doesn't mean anything.
Darth Malak.
Down you go!
I hope you weren't thinking of leaving so soon, Basila. I spent far too much energy hunting down you and your companions to let you get away from me now. Besides, I had to see for myself if it was true. Even now, I can hardly believe my eyes. Tell me, why did the Jedi spare you? Is it vengeance you seek at this reunion?
This meeting was inevitable, Malik.
As is the outcome. I am actually surprised this confrontation did not happen sooner, given how powerful your mind once was. Even the combined power of the Jedi Council couldn't keep your true identity buried forever, could it?
The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes.
The Council would not normally accept an adult for training, but this is a special case.
They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity.
Tatooine,
This is such a well done thing back in 2003.
Kashyyyk, Manan, Korriban. Revan visited each of these worlds searching for clues to reveal the hidden location of the Starforge.
The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them?
a second there, I thought that they were T-posing.
Oof. That is awkwardly clipping on there. What's wrong with the eyes?
That's the dark side eyes.
Those are fucking goat eyes.
You cannot hide from what you once were, Revan. Recognize that you were once the Dark Lord, and know that I have taken your place.
I'm Darth. How is that possible?
You do not yet remember, Revan. The Jedi set a trap. They lured us into battle against a small Republic fleet. During the attack, a team of Jedi Knights boarded your ship. The Jedi strike team captured you, and the Council used the Force to reprogram your mind. They wiped away your identity and turned you against your own followers.
Why wouldn't the Jedi simply kill me?
The Jedi are fools. They do not believe in executing prisoners. Originally, I assumed you had died in the battle. Imagine my surprise when I found out you were still alive, Revan.
How would they capture me? Someone as powerful as Revan. I mean, me.
I helped them, Revan. I always knew that one day the title of Dark Lord would be mine. When the Jedi strike team boarded your vessel, I saw my day had come. I ordered my own ships to fire on your bridge. I thought I could destroy all my enemies with a single glorious victory. I never dreamed the Jedi would take you alive from the wreckage.
No, I don't believe you, Malak.
You must have seen flashes of your old life in your dreams, Revan. Memories bubbling up to the surface. Surely you must remember the battle in which you were captured.
Bastila, is this true?
It's true. I was part of the team sent to capture Revan, to capture you. When Malak fired on the ship, you were badly injured. We thought you were dead. Your mind was destroyed, but I used the Force to preserve the flicker of life in your body. I brought you to the Jedi Council. They were the ones who healed your damaged mind.
Then why don't I remember being Revan?
The Jedi Council didn't restore your wounded mind, Revan. They merely programmed it with a new identity, one loyal to the Republic. They tried to make you their slave.
Why not just let me die?
The Jedi hold all life sacred, even that of a Sith Lord. I could not just let you die, Revan, not if it was possible to save you.
Bastila hides the truth behind noble words, Revan. The Jedi needed the memories buried deep in your wounded mind. There was no other way to bring them out. They had to keep you alive.
Why program me with another identity?
We couldn't simply restore your true identity. Revan was too dangerous. But locked inside your mind was information the Republic needed, the secrets of the Starforge. The Council created an identity for you, a soldier under my command. Your subconscious memories were supposed to lead me to the Starforge. There was no other way to get the information.
They made you their puppet, Revan, and Bastila was the handler pulling your strings.
But what if I remembered who I really was?
That was a risk the Council chose to take. I had to try and draw out the secrets of the Starforge. It was our only hope of stopping the Sith. There was no other choice.
But why you, Bastila? Why did the Council choose you?
I used my Force powers to heal you on that bridge. We share a bond. I convinced the Council I could use our bond to draw out your memories and lead us to the Starforge.
Tell the truth, Bastila. You wanted to taste the dark side for yourself. You knew the only way the Council would permit you to explore the Sith's power was through Revan's lost memories.
No. I wanted to help you, Revan. I thought this mission would redeem you, that it would atone for your past crimes. How else could you be saved?
I understand, Bastila. You had no other choice.
Forgiveness, Revan. You are weak. I was right to betray you. You are not fit to rule the Sith. A small part of me has always regretted betraying you from afar. I always knew there were some who would think I acted out of fear, that I did not want to face you. But now fate has given me a second chance to prove myself. Once I defeat you in combat, no one will question my claim to the Sith throne. My triumph will be complete.
Triumph. You seem to forget that I'm still alive.
The Jedi Council were foolish to let you live. I won't make the same mistake. We shall finish this alone in the ancient Sith tradition. Master versus apprentice, as it was meant to be.
Well, that's awkward. Okay, let's see if I can't heal. Put on a shield. Okay, we're just gonna put on this then. Alright. He ain't so tough. He is really not that tough.
Over leveled.
Apparently, yeah.
Whee!
Fucking whirlwind is too much. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, yeah, they're frozen, so we've gotta go into these hallways and see if we can find a Malak. Locked. Okay. His unique lightsaber model. Did he really just try to cast stasis on me? Oh my god, what a noob. Oh, sure, it'll work in the cutscene.
This isn't over, Malak.
Your friends do not give up easily, Revan. You always could inspire loyalty. But even the three of you together cannot stand against my power.
For the Jedi!
Talking mad shit for somebody who was getting his ass kicked.
I'll hold Malak off. You two get out of here. Find the Star Forge.
No, Bastila, he's too strong. No! The door's sealed. We can't get past. Come on, we have to get to the Ebon Hawk.
What was that?
Was what?
Why?
It's, you know, whatever. Like, what about Bastila? We have to help her.
Bastila doesn't stand a chance against Malak, but we can't help her. Not here. We have to get off the ship and find the Star Forge. That's the key to beating the Dark Lord. Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away. We can't let her sacrifice be in vain. Come on!
The more you play this game, the more you begin to realize how much of it is, like, structured just like the original trilogy, but also has enough changes to where it's not, like, one-to-one.
See, my question being, why did he go? No, you can't, Bastila. He's too strong. No, within seconds.
Oh, I don't know. Ooh, those lasers could look better. Okay, now I gotta take out some ships.
Just left Bastila.
But what I was saying and like how this game's structured like the original trilogy. So you have your sort of your main character is initially presented to you as a not a total everyman. You're kind of a nothing, like, you're kind of a soldier who is not a, you get to be whatever kind of person you want to be in the beginning as a everyman type who would be a warrior in the Star Wars universe, because everybody likes role-playing those. And then you get to be a Jedi, and just like, oh, you have inexplicably, like, you have a connection to the Force. Who would have seen this? And so you get to become a Jedi. You get a ship that's basically the Millennium Falcon. They talk about it the same way. It's also a freighter. Its silhouette isn't one-to-one, but it's similar enough. Let's see what else. You go on these adventures looking for clues to
Where is
this
Bastila?
great
What
dark
happened
side
on that ship?
weapon.
We ran into Malik.
Hang
He
on,
would have
they're
killed
talking.
us, but Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away.
You mean she's dead?
Bah, Malik won't kill her. Don't be foolish. He'll want to use her battle meditation against the Republic. Turn her to the dark side, and the Sith will always be victorious.
We have to go back for Bastila.
Not so fast. We've got a bigger issue to deal with here. They deserve to know the truth about you. Do you want to tell them what Malik said, or should I?
I'll tell them. I'm Darth Revan.
Revan? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of a joke?
No, it's no joke. The Jedi Council captured Revan and erased the Dark Lord's mind, programming in a new identity. Saul Kareth told me on the Leviathan, and Bastila confirmed it.
You're Darth Revan? This is big. Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
Small bits. Few strange dreams and visions. That's all.
Just a few flashes. That's it. Nothing more? Then I don't think there's a problem. It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
Of course it still matters. How do we know more memories won't come flooding back? How do we know Revan won't suddenly turn on us? The whole time we've been chasing after Malik, we've had his old Sith master right at our side, listening to our secrets, hearing our plans.
I'm sorry, Karth. I wish this wasn't true.
Hey, you've got nothing to be sorry
Also, I
about.
doubt
You
that
didn't
Malik
ask
will
for
just
this.
let you go
Besides,
back to
I
talk
know
to him.
you. You're not Revan anymore. Whatever you used to be, you're one of us now.
I agree with Mission. I swore a life debt to the person you are, not the person you were.
Big Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now.
How can you say that, Mission? The Sith bombed my homeworld, Revan took away my family, and destroyed my life.
Everyone knows it was Malik who gave the order to attack your people, Karth. You can't blame Revan for that.
I suppose you've proven yourself to be a friend of the Republic by your actions so far, Revan. But can I trust you? Can any of us?
What about you, Jolie?
What about me? I already knew who you were, though it wasn't my place to tell you. Better off that you know, if you ask me. Does it change anything? I'm not here to judge you. You'll do what you have to do, and I'll help if I can.
What do you think, Canderous?
You defeated the Mandalore clans in the war, Revan. You were the only one in the galaxy who could best us. We had never met one like you before, and never since. How can you even ask if I'll follow you? Whatever you're fighting, it will be worthy of my skill. I'm your man until the end, Revan. No matter how this plays out.
What do you have to say, HK?
Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
Why? What's happening?
Answer. My programming is activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a homing system that is restoring it, Master.
Your homing system? What's that?
Observation. My homing system is a function of my assassination protocols, that which I told you had been deactivated. This system was not. It seems that the homing system deliberately restores my deleted memory core upon returning to my original master.
You mean Revan?
Affirmation. Correct, Master. Sith protocols maintain that all droid knowledge be deleted before assassination missions and restored upon return. I have returned to you, and my full functionality is now under your personal command. It is a distinct pleasure to see you again, Master.
That makes sense, actually.
Observation. Indeed. I do hope we shall have the chance to engage in combat together again soon, Master.
Wow.
What are the chances of that happening?
Remember, we're talking about the Force here. At this point, Malik himself could drop out of the sky and I wouldn't bat an eyelash.
Good point.
You won't abandon me, will you, T3?
I knew the little guy would come through for you. Droids don't hold grudges.
Well, Karth, will you stand with me against Malik?
Well, the others seem to trust you, and I don't see any other way that we can stop the Sith. And I suppose that Malik is the real enemy here. I really don't have any other choice, do I?
I won't let you down, Karth. I promise.
I want to believe you. You've proven yourself time and time again during our mission, but this is a little much for me to wrap my mind around.
Well, we have to try. For Basila's sake.
This must be even more of a shock to you. I don't know how you even keep going. I guess we both just have to find a way to push forward. Don't worry. I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my assignments or this mission. But don't forget, I've sworn an oath to defend the Republic. As long as this mission stays on course, I'll stick with you. But I won't let you betray the Republic under any circumstances. So I guess that's it then. We keep going. We've still got one more star map to uncover if we're gonna find that Star Forge and save Bastila, so let's do it before it's too late.
Alright. That's that. Where are we, by the way? Oh, apparently we're on Yavin. Let's get a sense of where everybody's at.
Yes, what's on your mind?
We need to talk about me being Darth Revan.
If you're ready to talk, then yes. So am I.
And?
I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done for my wife, for Telos, for Dustil. But I can't.
Why can't you?
I got the revenge I always wanted when Saul died. But it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would. Despite whatever part of Revan is inside you, the darkness that must surely be there. It isn't who you are. That's why I can't hate you, why I don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be Revan. You can be so much more. Whatever the Jedi did to you, they gave you that chance. Whatever's happened up until this point, there's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice. And there won't be any turning back.
And if I make the wrong choice?
Well, then I hope I can save you. From yourself.
Okay. Let's see what the others have to say. Whoop. Name flipped out there for a second. Is there something you want? How do you feel about me being Revan? You rescued me from the Gamorrean slavers. It does not matter to me if you are called Navarra Chal or Revan. I have sworn a life debt to you. I will stay with you to the end, and I will judge you on your actions as I see them, not on a history I have never known.
How can you possibly be Raven? The Jedi whose troops saved me on Taris. It was Revan, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith, that something was wrong with it. The woman who saved me, who I have come to care for, could never go completely to the dark side.
I regret any of the harm I may have caused.
It is good to know that you have truly changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only have to look at you and follow by your example, and there is no way I can fail.
You'll do fine, Juhani.
That is especially meaningful, coming from you. I will never forget what you did for me, even if you do not remember it.
Okay. Let's talk to the old man who seemed to know everything.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Or I guess not. So, why did you leave the Jedi?
Who said I left the Jedi?
You did. You said you weren't a Jedi any longer.
Well, technically I was only a Padawan. Not that that makes a difference to most, but as for the Order itself, no, I never left it. It left me.
What do you mean it left you?
You know what I hate? Well, lots of things really, but I'm old and easily annoyed, but that's besides the point. What I really hate are how most people view the Jedi. Everyone thinks that the Jedi are perfect, that They can do no wrong. They think the Jedi Council is completely incapable of injustice.
I certainly don't think that.
I guess you aren't as stupid as you sometimes act. No doubt you've been on the receiving end of Jedi justice at least once, eh? And I'm not even talking about how some of us fall to the dark side. No, that's plenty indication of our fallibility, but it's something else entirely. No, I'm talking about how more than often not, your average robe-wearing Jedi can try to do the right thing and still be completely wrong.
I mean, nobody can be right about everything.
That's true, but it's not what I meant. I guess I'm not being clear, am I? Come to think of it, I don't have to be clear. Someone my age is entitled to ramble, damn it. But for your sake, I'll try to explain. I'll tell you a little tale about a Jedi master I once knew. Hortath, I think. Or was it Hortoth? I can never get it straight.
Go on, I'll listen.
Where was I then? Oh yes, Master Hortath. He was a kindly old Jedi who meant well, but the most nearsighted thing in the Corps, I swear. He would walk into walls, knock over tables, mistake apprentices for rancor beasts, that sort of thing. And he was too proud to submit to proper treatment. Some used to counsel him in the urge to use the Force, Master Hortath. Allow the Force to see for you. But he refused to believe that his eyes were failing. He simply squinted more and more as the years went on. The other Jedi resignedly passing it off as the amusing quirk of a compassionate old man.
Go on.
So, one day a young Padawan meets Master Hortath in the courtyard and, not knowing of his blindness, asks him for directions to the council. Quite sure of himself, Hortath gave the lad directions, which happened to lead back outside and away from the Enclave. The Padawan is confused, naturally, and he asks if Master Hortath is sure, and of course Master Hortath says that he is. The Padawan suggests that perhaps he should ask someone else, but the proud Hortath now feels insulted. He tells the Padawan to take the route he prescribed and no other. Rather dejectedly, the Padawan did as he was told, and so ended up leaving the Jedi Order forever. It was decided that the boy's fate was to leave the Order anyway, though whether that was out of respect for Hortath or because the boy went on to something else, well, we'll never know.
Let's see here. So, you knew this Master Hortath, or the Padawan?
No, both of them were from before my time. Well before the Sith Wars, even.
I don't understand.
The tale is about blindness, and I thought the point was clear. At any rate, you think about it. You're the one who asked why the Jedi left me, remember? Now let's get going. My feet are itching for a good run.
Alright. Let's check in on Canderous.
Yeah, what do you want?
Tell me more about the Mandalorian Wars.
The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history. But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
There must not have been many of you left.
There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. The Republic's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor. Only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
You found work as a mercenary.
Yeah, I found word on Taris. And forcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Taris and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Taris could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
I'm honored.
Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, We should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
Nothing
Your
more for
choice.
now.
I'm here if you want something done right.
Okay, HK.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Okay, so you belonged to Revan originally.
Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy. I was sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you. Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned.
It probably worked out better this way.
Observation. You may be right, Master. This way we are reunited, and neither of us has suffered permanent termination.
Am I very much like the Revan you knew?
Observation. You are different in many fundamental ways, Master. You have a concern for life that is unsettling. This cannot solely be caused by memory loss. I do not know how to explain it. Regardless, you do seem to be improved overall from the human I once knew.
Do you know anything about the Starforge?
Answer. No, Master. You never did make me privy to any of the Starforge's secrets.
What can you tell me of Malik?
Commentary. Your former pupil is efficient and brutal, even for an organic. I rather liked him when you first introduced me to him. If I had known what he would do to you, Master, I would have gladly removed his entrails right then.
So, why all the meatbag references?
Answer. It was you who programmed me thus, Master. Your pupil once asked me what I thought of him, and I informed him of his meatbag status. He was unimpressed, but you found the reference humorous. You changed my programming so that I would continue to use the term. It drove your pupil to extreme lengths of frustration.
So Malik was the original meatbag. I like that idea.
Observation. Of course you do, Master. You did then as well.
That'll be all, HK.
As you desire, Master. Signing off.
Okay, let's go ahead and...
I love that. Just fucking Malik is the original meatbag.
Yeah, Jahani needs some level ups. Skills, bop, bop, feats. Let's up her toughness. Powers. Okay, let's get started on lightning.
The most Jedi technique.
It's extremely useful in this game. Actually, in both KOTOR games. Alright, so we're back here. And we're going to check his stock. Alright, let's see what he's got to sell. Environmental Bastion armor. Okay, so when I come back here later, he's going to have even more to sell. He's going to have, like, his best stock after I come back here, after finding the last map. He doesn't really have anything I want right now, so instead, we're just going to head over to Tatooine and check in on Mission's brother. And then after that, we'll head to Korriban.
Good old Moribond.
Yep. Let's see what's
How may I be of
with
assistance to you, Padawan?
Nope, I just read something. I hate it.
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Oh,
Of course.
nothing for now. Fuck me. Okay. Tatooine.
Alex,
Yes.
why?
Why what?
Apparently, the creator of Kenobi said that they wanted to make Obi-Wan and Vader part of a Force dyad.
Whatever. Okay. So we're gonna disembark the ship and go check it on Griff. Shouldn't take long. Okay. Mission, and I think Canderous this time. Both of whom need level ups. Skills. Sure. Let's go. Security. Okay. For him. Max toughness.
Oh,
Mhm.
also, I wanted to mention to you, but internet problems, so I didn't get to yesterday. According to a recent novel, Obi-Wan may in fact be bi.
Cool. Yeah, the people writing the novelizations have been making so many different characters queer in some way.
It was a novel that went into Obi-Wan's like first outing as a Padawan, and he was thinking to himself how he was so excited to meet people outside of the order, and he was thinking as a teenager, he's like, what if I meet somebody that's interested in me? What if they're pretty or hot? Would I kiss
Hang
them?
on. Greetings, human. A word, if I may. It concerns the Dark Lord of the Sith. You mean Malik? No, human, I mean the true Lord of the Sith. I am speaking of Darth Revan. Of you. How do you know who I am? Listen to me, and all will be made clear. My name is Zyagrum. I am a businessman. I and my partner deal in rare items and extraordinary value and power. Here with the exchange. No, we are not. We are independent operators, though often our transactions involve those who represent the exchange. Traditionally, we have always done business with the owner of the Ebon Hawk, Davik Kang. Most recently, Ahita Othar before him. Bori Haxa before her. But we are reluctant to approach you. We had no ties to the exchange, which was a problem. Even worse, you were a Jedi. Not the sort of person we normally associate with. So why are you approaching me now? There were reports of the Ebon Hawk traveling to many different planets. Wanted to know what you were up to. At your last port, I placed a small tracking device on your ship. Tracking device reported back to us that you had been captured by the Leviathan. Once we had that information, we began digging into our sources within the Sith fleet. Go on. Your escapades on the Leviathan quite the stir in the Sith fleet. Of course, Malik tried to suppress the truth about your identity. There were more than a few summary executions. But even if security footage is destroyed and witnesses silenced, some bits of information always slip through. Spend enough credit to gather the tiny pieces, and the puzzle becomes clear. We know what happened on the Leviathan. At least we know enough. You
Why
are
is
Darth
this guy
Revan,
smarter
and you
than
are
like
going to kill Malik for daring to
90% of
claim
people?
dominion over the Sith. And how does this involve you? My partner and I deal in very rare and very powerful items, weapons, armor, things you could use in your own battles against Malik and the Sith. And you're just gonna give these items to me. I don't carry these items with me, of course. They're with my partner, but they're yours, if you got the credits to buy them. We do want to make a profit on this. Just go to Dresde Cantina on Korriban. There's a Rhodian there named Mika Doran. Tell Mika that Zygram sent you, and look at the premium items. I'll check it out next time I'm on Korriban. Mika already knows to expect you. Like I said, just tell him you want to look at the premium items. I guess my work here is done. Goodbye, Revan. And once Malik is beaten, don't forget who helped you to victory.
Why is this guy the smartest guy in the entire planet? What the fuck?
Okay. Back to the Zerka office.
But yeah, Obi-Wan is like excitedly just thinking about would I kiss a boy or a girl or all of them.
Lol. You're that friend of Griff, right? He gave me a message for you.
I don't like the sound of this.
He told me to tell you that he made a mistake in brewing the Terizian ale. Didn't work out right for some reason. I'm not surprised. Anything else? He told me that the tack plan was ruined. He said he wasn't gonna stick around to have to face his exchange contact. Did he say where he was going? He hopped on board the last shuttle. Don't know where he was heading, but I can't say I'm sorry to see he's gone. He was one of the worst employees I ever had. He was always on break, he mixed up orders, and I think he might have been stealing from me. Good riddance. People like Griff. They know how to disappear when they get in too deep. You won't be hearing from him again anytime soon. Waste of time to even bother looking for him.
Damn it, Griff. Won't you ever learn? How can my own flesh and blood be so stupid?
There was one last thing. He said to tell his sister goodbye, and to tell her he's sorry. Well.
This motherfucker fucked up everything.
Unfucking real. Well, that wraps up things here on Tatooine and with Mission's brother. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and head back to Korriban. Oh, wait, let me check out mission now that that's done, actually.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Just wanted to talk about me being Revan.
It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
So it doesn't bother you at all?
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Taris. Big Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now. Hey there.
Cool.
What can...
I wanted to talk to you about your brother.
I want to thank you for helping me with Griff. You did everything you could for my brother. More than most people would have. I know it might look like it didn't make any difference in the end. Griff's in debt and on the run like usual. But at least I know we tried to help him.
Okay. Don't give up on a mission. He could still change.
I know people can change no matter how bad they were, but I'm not holding my breath. None of us is perfect, but I've come to realize that Griff is a little less perfect than most. My brother is what he is, but I've learned to deal with that. I'll never forget that he looked after me when I was just a kid, but I don't feel like I owe him anything anymore.
So you're okay?
I've made my peace with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up again, I'll deal with him. But I'm not going to dwell on my brother anymore. It's time to move forward. So, is there anything else you need?
Nope, nothing.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Have it your way.
Alright. That resolves her personal quest line. Finally. Let's head to
quote unquote
Corbin.
resolves. Just like, yeah, my brother's a deadbeat. Moving on.
It's like, it's not my responsibility. I'm not gonna get angry about it anymore. I did what I could. Like, I did what I could. And that's that. Okay, off to Corbin. Well, time to fight more starfighters.
Incoming fighters.
And that's all of them. Honestly, just spamming the fire button as soon as the thing starts will net you like 4 kills right off the bat.
Yeah, because they all spawn on top of each other for some stupid reason.
Okay, back on Corbin. Okay, let me see what I'm doing. I'm doing in lightsaber crystals. So let's see, Crate Dragon Pearl is +2, +3. Well, that's good for blast. Let me see here. Next door. Criticals. Energy damage. I'm gonna leave it as is for now. And let's try to attack. Robot. Robot. I'm gonna go ahead and do that for Jolie. That's right. I need to give Jahani a new one. Some bot. I'm gonna just leave that one as is. Okay. So actually, wait. Armor. Lord's battle armor. Alright, I guess that's just that then.
Oh.
You okay?
Dropped an M&M.
Hmm. Okay, Jahani.
What? Hmm?
There we go.
So we heading to Corbin next?
We're on Corbin.
What the hell is your kind doing here? Bad enough I have
You
to
know,
deal with all these
I was
other
expecting it to
idiots.
be a lot more bright
Now
red.
there's a stinking Cathar on this world too?
I have as much right to be here as you do, sir.
Just ignore him, Jahani.
Yeah, do like the Jedi tells you and back off. Your people are pathetic. It's no wonder we crushed your world so easily.
What? What do you know about my world?
I know enough that... Hey, wait a minute. You look familiar somehow.
What? You?
Do you know each other?
This doesn't concern you, Jedi trash. Now where could I have... No, he's dead, and she likely is too.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I was wrong. Still, I think a specimen like you would be a nice addition to my collection. So, what would it take, Jedi, for you to sell your pet here to me?
She is her own person.
Now don't be so selfish. We both know Cathair aren't real people anyway. The females make amusing
What are you
pets, but the
offering,
males should
Jesus?
be put down like the animals they are. I remember one time on Taurus.
What? What did you say?
You were on Terrace?
What did you do on Taris, you scum?
Put one of you down like the animals you are. So easy. Then I saw one of the females on the auction block. But those darn Jedi.
It was you.
What? Me? Oh, now I recognize where I've seen that face before. You were the little Cathair I was going to purchase. But those Jedi came and stole my pet away from me.
You were buying Cathar slaves?
When I was fighting with the Mandalorians against the Cathair, I developed an appreciation for these creatures. They make excellent servants if properly trained. You Jedi act all prim and proper, but inside you must feel the same way I do about the lesser, non-human species. The Sith at least let their feelings show on the outside.
You. My homeworld.
Come now. Will you let your pet go? I'm sure we can come up with a price we both think is fair.
She is not for sale.
And I will see you dead for what you have
Show
done
me
to
the
my
money
people.
first.
Hold on a second. Don't be hasty.
Do not fall to the dark side again. There is no emotion. Let's get him! Do not fall to the dark side again, Jahani.
I will remain calm. I am a Jedi now. My lust for vengeance must be curbed.
Yes, yes. Say no to the dark side, but I will have you yet. Ha!
I'm gonna kill that man later. Like, that is a statement of fact. I am going to kill him later.
Spoilers, Alex.
I don't think it's spoilers when he was quite clearly asking for it. Okay. Migadoran. He's the one with the special items. What kind of things do you have for sale? Let me see your premium items. Life support packs, refined armor, lots of stabilizing things. Okay, some mind affecting things. Okay. Repine, protect shield, energy, sonic, cold, heat, electrical. Okay, cardio resistance. Mesh underlay. And nothing super special. Or at least nothing I want to pay for right now. In the meantime, let's head back to the academy. Here, party selection. I was hoping that I would get Candace's thing to trigger, but it did not. So it's all right. Oh, one more thing. Jahani, I need to get her in. Here we go, Master Robe. Let me make sure I save real fast. Alright, let's go talk to Yathura Ban. However you say it.
I'm pretty sure it's Bon.
she is.
What do you wish? I am eager to get this over with.
Can you tell me more about the Code of the Sith?
I can help you understand it. Would you like to hear it? Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything?
Peace is a lie. There is only passion.
The Jedi would have you believe that peace is a desirable goal. That peace of the spirit is the way the Force is mastered. That a lack of conflict betters man. We know different. It is our passion, our hate, and our desire that fuels the Force. It is conflict that improves the lot of civilization and single being both. Conflict forces one to better oneself. It forces change, growth, adaptation, evolution, or death. These are not our laws, but the universe's. Without conflict, you have only stagnation.
Through passion, I gain strength.
What fuels your power with the Force but your passion? The stronger, darker emotions. Anger, hatred, fear. These passions empower us.
What about love?
Love is more dangerous than all those things. Love leads to anger and hatred more often than not. But it also leads to mercy, which is far worse. That, however, is a lesson for another time.
Those seem to be awfully negative passions.
Negative? Compared to what? What keeps even the most rudimentary creature alive? Fear to run, anger to fight. Without it, a creature would most surely die.
Are you saying we aren't anything more than rudimentary creatures?
We are far more than them, perhaps. But in some ways, we are little different. To think us creatures beyond the need of simple passions is a delusion.
I see.
It is our goal to be stronger, to achieve our potential and not rest upon our laurels. We are the seekers, not the shepherds.
Okay. Through strength, I gain power.
The stronger you become in the Force, the more power you will achieve. But always must you fight for your power. Without strife, your victory has no meaning. Without strife, you do not advance. Without strife, there is only stagnation.
Through power, I gain victory.
How many sorts of victories can you imagine? Peaceful victory, victory by sacrifice, a truce, an achievement. Unless the victory is achieved by demonstrating that your power is superior, it is only an illusion, temporary at best. We seek more.
Through victory, my chains are broken.
This has been argued over, and often. The chains represent our restrictions, both those placed upon us and those we place upon ourselves. Ultimately, the goal of any Sith is to free herself from such restrictions. In a way, it is so we may do whatever we wish, but it is much more than that. One who has freed themselves from all restrictions has reached perfection, their potential fulfilled. Perfect strength, perfect power, perfect destiny. Imagine it. That is our ideal, at any rate. It is said in Sith legend that the Sithari, the perfect being, will one day lead us. But perhaps that is just a legend.
You don't think the Sithari can exist?
I wonder what that being would be like. The legends say the Sithari will destroy us and make us stronger than ever. But perhaps that is just a legend. Perfection is a goal, I think, rather than a state of being. The Jedi would argue that, no doubt.
Force shall free me.
The Force is our servant and our master, our teacher and our companion, a weapon and a tool. Know it, and you know the universe. Master it, and you master the universe. Strive for perfection, and the Force shall reward you.
I think I got it.
I am not surprised. The Force is strong with you. Master it, and it shall serve you well.
Okay. Do you know anything about Darth Revan?
Revan? You mean Darth Malak's former master?
Yeah, that's the one.
Very little. I never met her personally, though I hear she was a powerful woman. Very charismatic. In the end, Revan was outshone by her pupil. Such is the way of the Sith. Why? Is this dead woman of importance to you?
Do you think it possible that Revan might be alive?
Anything is possible. Uthar's former master still lives, though he is in no condition to challenge his former pupil for leadership. Perhaps the same is true for Revan. Perhaps Revan is out there, somewhere, waiting to take revenge upon Malak. More likely, what we were told is the truth. Revan is dead. Malak would be foolish to leave his old master alive, considering all the knowledge Revan held.
So you wouldn't recognize Revan if the two of you met?
Is there any reason I should? Beside the fact I did not know Revan in life. Revan was known for wearing a full helmet and cape. Perhaps Revan's body had been disfigured by the power of the Force. It is not unheard of. Regardless, I doubt I shall be meeting Revan anytime soon.
You mentioned that Revan came here before.
Both Revan and Malak came to Korriban when they discovered the tomb of Nagasado. That was before my time.
That's all I have to
Fair enough.
ask. I want to know more about these ruins on the surface.
I have been involved in the work there over the last couple of years, but not often. Most of the excavating is left to the students. What did you wish to know?
Is there any way into the tomb of Nagasadao?
Not unless you are accompanied by Master Uthar, no. It is strictly forbidden. And I truly doubt you could bypass the doors to the tomb with anything less than ship blasters. Even then, perhaps.
Is there no other way inside?
None. I do not even know how Master Uthar gains entrance, to tell the truth. Though I look forward to discovering that fact. I have searched many times, so do not bother. There is no other way. Do not fret, however. Simply get the prestige you need, and you will see the tomb soon enough.
Why are the Sith so interested in these ruins?
We could learn much about the history of the ancient Sith. Why they were on Korriban and why they left. Perhaps we could learn more about the origin of the Force itself. With that knowledge could come great power.
I've heard
As you
enough. Tell me about yourself.
About myself. I am originally from Sleheyron, if you must know. I was a slave to a cruel master, Omish the Hutt. I'm sure you don't need to know more.
I'll be going.
You have had an excellent start. Go, gain more prestige. What do you wish? I am
You mentioned you were from Sleheyron.
I did. I also said that you didn't need to know more. Why are you asking?
I just wanted to know more about you, that's all.
I see. Very well. I suppose there's no harm in the tale. As I said, I was originally a slave to one of the Hutts. The Hutts control everything on Sleheyron, and a slave is nothing to them. I was determined not to be nothing. One night when the drunken worm had me alone in his chambers, I stabbed him and escaped the compound. I stole onto a cargo ship and was not discovered by the crew until they reached the next system. They left me for dead on a desolate planetoid, alone. But that was fine by me. I was glad to be anywhere other than Sleheyron. It was not luck that I was eventually rescued, of course. The Force was strong with me, though I didn't know that at the time. Not until the Jedi told me, that is.
The Jedi found you? What happened?
I'd rather not discuss it. Perhaps another time. Is there something else you needed?
How do I gain more prestige?
You must impress Master Uthar. Go to him with news of your deeds, or artifacts you have discovered. The Code of the Sith is the easiest way to start. I have told you all that you need to know of it already. There are a group of students who refused an order by Master Uthar to execute a group of civilians in the colony. Uthar declared that they were to be executed themselves, but the students escaped and fled before the order could be carried out. We are certain that they have not left Korriban. No doubt they have not gotten far and are simply in hiding. We just do not know where exactly. If you were to locate them and carry out Uthar's order,
I am sure he would be most appreciative. Shall I go on?
No, I've heard enough.
Fair enough.
How did you become a Sith?
I would prefer not to discuss that.
I'd really like to hear the tale.
Why? There is no point. Have I asked you about your past?
I just thought we could become friends is all.
You have odd notions for someone hoping to become a Sith. Let's see. After escaping from Slaheron, I was found by the Jedi. They took me in and trained me, even though I was a bit older than most Padawan.
You were a Jedi?
Not really, no. I never progressed beyond Padawan. I had discipline, but no peace. And after my treatment at the hands of the Hutts, there was little room in me for the ways of the Jedi.
You sound very much like someone I used to know.
Yes, well, I imagine I am not unique. Things very easily could have been very different for me. I wanted to use the Force to free the other slaves I knew, to fight for what I knew was right. The Jedi restrained me until I couldn't stand it anymore. They claim the dark side is evil, but that isn't so. Sometimes anger and hatred are so deserved and right. Sometimes things change because of it.
But has anything changed?
No, not yet. But my anger has not diminished, nor my desire to see change. The more time I spend with the Sith, the more I am certain that one day I will be able to fight as I must. I know this may sound strange, but only my compassion stands in my way now. Once that is gone, let the slavers beware.
But if you lose your compassion, will you still care about those slaves?
Yes, of course. I mean losing my compassion, as in holding back. But enough of that. I have talked about myself too much. Surely you are tired of it.
Okay. I'll be going.
Come back soon, my friend.
Let me see if she has
Greetings, my
anything
friend.
more to say about that. No, okay, so she doesn't
Come
have
back
any more.
soon, my friend.
Alright, so we learned a great deal about her there. Let's check in on some of the other students.
I remember you from the colony. You seem all right, though you'll not win the right to train before me.
Who are you?
You don't remember? My name is Lasho. We met in the colony ever so briefly.
You're trying to become a Sith as well?
Just figured that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead in this little contest of ours. You don't really have a chance.
And why is that?
I found an artifact that will impress Uthar far more than anything you could ever scrounge up. I'll win for sure.
Why haven't you brought it to Uthar yet?
I don't have it just yet. I'll get it when I'm good and ready.
It's guarded, isn't it?
So what if it is? I'll get it eventually, regardless. Nothing good comes without a bit of a fight. That's the Sith motto, more or less.
Maybe I could help you get it.
Now, where are you going with this, I wonder?
Help me get it? I don't know. I suppose I could use some help. The artifact I know of certainly won't be easy to take. But why should I work with you?
Because together we will be unbeatable.
You make a decent case. I suppose it's possible that Master Uthar could award both of us prestige. We'd be ahead of the others, for sure. I want something out of this first, however. I want you to tell me about some lead you have for where I could find more prestige.
There's a powerful Sith cloak in the furthest tomb in the valley.
Oh, I hadn't heard about that. Fair enough, I will have to look into it. You've given me a lead, so I'll let you in on my plan. The artifact that I've discovered is an ancient Jedi holocron. Unfortunately, the holocron lies in the gullet of a Tukata mother. I can arrange for us to meet her, but you're going to have to help me in putting her down. That makes sense to you? Go into the valley when you're prepared enough. I'll be amongst the central pillars near the north end.
Why do you think this holocron is so important?
Because it probably contains secrets from the time when the Sith ruins on this planet first existed. You don't think that Master Uthar would find that impressive?
See you there.
Remember, the central pillar's in the valley. I'll be waiting, so don't take too long.
Chardin.
Woohoo! If it isn't the freak from the colony. Hello, freak.
You want to make an issue out of it?
And go into the dueling room? I've got better things to do than give you a fair fight. You can count on seeing me later, though. My lightsaber has your name on it.
Okay. Mikkel.
It's a bad year to try and become a Sith, you know. I've got it all wrapped up.
I remember you. Mikkel, right?
That's right. You might as well just go home, you know. There can only be one Sith this year, and that's me.
What makes you so sure?
You think I would tell you? Have my brain started dribbling out of my nose or something?
You can at least give me a hint.
I guess there's no harm in it. Word has it that Master Uthar gives big points for Sith artifacts that are brought back from the valley.
You just found that out, did you?
Well, if you've known for so long, why haven't you taken advantage of it yet? Yeah. Just like I thought.
Alright. Okay, so let's head into the Valley of the Sith Lords. See what we can find. Well, first, let's talk to Master
Do not
Uthar
forget
and give
our
him the Sith
agreement regarding
code.
Uthara's treachery. We shall put her in her place, should you reach the final test, that is.
I know the code of the Sith.
Then finish the code as I speak it. Peace is a lie. That is only...
passion.
Through passion, I gain...
strength.
Through strength, I gain...
power.
Through power, I gain...
victory.
Through victory...
my chains are broken.
The Force shall free me. Yes, good. You have indeed learned the code of the Sith. Speaking the words and knowing the words are, however, two different things. Tell me then, true or false? It is our passion that fuels the Force.
True.
Well done. I will test you no more. You know the code. Very impressive. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
I'll be on my way.
Very well. You have impressed me. Definitely a good start.
Okay. Let's head into the Valley of the Sith Lords now. That's the wrong door. That leads to the torture chamber and dueling room. That's not the right door either. That's for KOTOR 2. Computer spike. Teacher. Okay, construction kit and not. Alright. Off into the valley. Raven, you there?
Yeah, sorry. Family being loud.
Ah, okay. So what's your take on Korriban as a Sith world? As an ancient Sith world, I guess.
About on par with what I expect. Everything's dead and or dying.
Very true.
We need to go save Bastila. Yes. In a bit.
I'm trying to locate every pine cone, okay? Okay, so let's see. What is my level? I am level 17. Means I got 3 more levels total in this game. Okay, so we heard about some stuff in the cave. So let's give it a look. And that one's dead. And that one's dead. Okay, made it through all those. Really kind of a non-issue. Mines.
So a funny thing.
Mm-hmm.
There is actually an explanation given by a couple people in charge of Star Wars as to why there aren't more Jedi that have double blades or wield 2 lightsabers.
And that is?
It is kind of antithetical to the whole idea of being a pacifist to have a style that is more conducive to more effective killing.
Mm-hmm.
Hold
Okay,
it right
looks
there,
like we
whoever you
found
are.
them.
We're not going back to the academy. We'll kill you rather than go back.
Let's see here. I'm not here to bring you back.
So what is it then? If you're not here to kill us or bring us back, why are you here? Speak up!
You're the renegade students, the one who ran
So
away.
you have heard about us. Yes, we ran away before Master Uthar could execute us. Is that so hard to believe? My name is Thalia May. The others here and myself refused to murder a bunch of people on a whim from Master Uthar. So here we are. We thought that becoming a Sith was what we always wanted, but that wasn't true. Now all we want is to get out of here. Fair enough?
Man, maybe I can help you.
Help us? Why should I believe that this isn't some kind of trick?
Give me a chance and I'll prove it to you.
You want to help us? All right, I can think of a way. We're stuck in these caves, obviously, or we would have been long gone. There's a passage to the surface through the caves, but we're blocked by some kind of large creature. We can't defeat it. If you could kill it and clear up the passageway for us, we could escape. That would be help enough. Can you do that?
I can try.
I'll believe that when I see it. But if you could, we would be grateful.
All right. Go ahead. Stabilizer gauntlets again. Disable this mine. Okay, I'm gonna save before I take this creature on.
What is it, a Terratinec?
Yes.
God damn it. I was kidding.
Alright. So we're out here now. Let's cross on that bridge, but before we go to that bridge, I'm gonna do some digging here.
Do some what now?
Oh, it's not, I guess it's on the other side. I said digging.
Oh, okay.
What'd you think I said?
Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh. And there's a Terratinec. Fuck. Yeah, insanity is super effective on these things. And it went down really easily.
I still got it.
So that's one. That's 2 Terratinecs we've faced so far. The one on Cashew and the one here. Okay, so yeah, over here is where I want to look. Caldroma robes and Duron's journal. Let's see here. New items. How many? 32. Okay. Duran's journal. Duran Keldroma. This datapad appears to be the personal journal of the Jedi Duran Keldroma. The last entry reveals what he was doing on this world. Korriban is everything I imagined and feared. I can feel the power of the dark side here. I can sense the Terratanek hiding in this evil place. Shayla and I have decided to venture forth into the valley of the Sith Lords in search of the creatures. I only wish Gunhan was still with us. Why couldn't he just accept that Shayla and I are in love? He claims our passion for each other will lead us down the path of the dark side, but he can't even see how his own pride and arrogance are leading him away from the light. Maybe it's good that he left. After all, even as dangerous as the Terratanek are, I'm certain Shayla and I can defeat one without his help. Well, considering he's dead, seems that wasn't the case. 900 credits. All right, and with that, I should be able to. Where is it? Keldroma robes, yes. Dex bonus of 5, plus 8 max dexterity bonus. Oh, excuse me, defense bonus. Plus 2 to wisdom, restricted to light side. So this is one that Jolie can't wear, unfortunately for him. But it's one of the best Jedi robes in the game, so it's good to pick up.
Trying to think as to how Keldroma's robes are here.
1 second. Duran Keldroma, not Ulik Keldroma. Duran.
Okay.
I will be right back. I am smelling something in the house, and I need to make sure that nothing is on fire. Hello. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
I'm assuming there wasn't a fire.
There was no fire. My mother was just using the stove.
So a fire may come.
Okay, actually, let me check the north end. Over here. This cave exit leads to the inhospitable surface of the planet. There's nothing for you to see there. But I believe that's the escape route the students will use once we inform them that the Terratanek is dead. Okay, so on the north end of this side of the bridge, not in this game, but in KOTOR 2, there is an entrance to another Sith tomb. Anywho, so actually, let me just go back this way because I gotta talk to the students first and let them know that the area is clear. Nice, Jelly.
So, is there news? Is the passageway clear?
Jolie is trying.
No,
an
but
old
thanks
man.
for letting your guard down. It's clear. You're free to go.
It's clear? We can go. Thank you. I wasn't expecting help from anyone in the Academy. I guess we aren't the only ones who don't agree with everything. Maybe the Jedi will accept us. I've seen how evil the dark side is. Maybe I could try. At any rate, thank you again. You've saved our lives.
Alright, and they will go and join the Jedi wherever they could, if they can fucking find them, because Dantooine was fucked up. Maybe they'll go to Coruscant. I will say that
I remember seeing somebody complete this side quest and then go through the whole thing with Saul. So they're like, oh, well, they're dead.
Yeah, a number of the characters, if you do Korriban before you do the whole bombing, if you go back to Dantooine, you can actually find some of the people you sent to the Jedi on Dantooine. So I tend to prefer to do this mission after Dantooine to basically send them so that they'll go somewhere else. Okay.
That is what the Jedi do.
Okay. Chewed corpse. I believe in these caves you can find another lightsaber crystal. I want to say that, but I could be wrong.
You usually are.
Quite true. I usually am wrong. So let me heal real fast. Okay, so the students in the cave have been, quote unquote, dealt with. Now let's actually get down to the tombs of the various Sith Lords. Also, if you did Korriban 3rd, like before you did Manon, then rather than meeting Darth Bandon right after getting the star map, you would meet Darth Bandon the first time you went to the Valley of the Sith Lords. Some Sith guards.
Darth Brandon.
Careful of the Tukata. It's all we can do to keep those beasts away.
Every time I look up Darth Bandon, all I see is a bunch of people saying, look, it is the true Lord of the Sith, Darth Brandon.
Because nobody takes that motherfucker seriously. Nobody. Alright, Dak Vesser.
Greetings. I don't think I've seen you at the Academy before. Here to investigate the ruins.
Who are you?
My name's Dak Vesser. I'm assigned to the Valley ruins, as you can see. We've been painstakingly uncovering these tombs for many months now.
Dak? That is you, isn't it? I hardly recognized you.
It's been a long time, Jahani.
What are you doing here? Did you fall to the dark side?
I didn't fall, Jahani. I had my eyes opened. And don't look at me like that. Last I recall, you were having your own doubts.
I was. I'm not anymore. Dak, you could...
Save it. The Jedi aren't for me, not anymore. Look, I'm not going to ask why a couple of Jedi are here in the Valley of the Dark Lords. I don't want to know. It's better that I don't. In fact, I'll just get out of here and leave you to whatever it is you're planning to do. Fair enough?
Running away? Again?
Why not? It's what I do best.
Jesus. I take it you two know each other?
Yes. Isn't it obvious? I don't want to talk about it here, however.
I don't think there's much to talk about.
Have it your way, Jahani. You always do. Look, I don't want to be here after you leave. There'll be too many questions, so ask what you have to ask and I'll be on my way.
What can you tell me about these ruins?
Well, it seems that the Sith once inhabited Korriban a long time ago. There was a fortress here that was destroyed at some point before the Sith abandoned the planet completely. Why they left, we don't know. Perhaps the Jedi drove them off. The tombs in this valley are the only parts of the fortress we found mostly intact.
Made any unusual findings?
Some. Most of the interesting stuff is still in the tombs, but Master Uthar prefers to leave them to be explored by the students as a challenge. In time, they will probably become safe enough for us to enter. Until that time, however, we're stuck to digging up the valley piece by piece.
The tombs are dangerous?
Definitely dangerous. Most of the students that go inside them don't come back out. Master Uthar prefers it that way.
Have you heard anything about a star map being found here?
A star map? No, I haven't heard anything about that. Something like that could be in Nagasato's tomb, I suppose. That tomb's off limits to the students.
Nagasadow's tomb?
It's the second tomb on the left when you enter the valley. Nagasato was the leader of the old Sith Masters here, we think. Darth Malak found something in there a while back, however, and ever since then only Master Uthar can enter it.
What did he find? Do you know?
No. A lot of the discoveries are kept secret, even from the students. I only heard that Darth Malak found something there by rumor, to be honest.
I have to go.
So do I.
Goodbye, Dak. And thank you.
Goodbye, Juhani.
Okay. That's Nagasadow's tomb down there on the left. Well, let's talk to people and see about maybe going further in. Galen Lore.
Oh, hello to you. You're new to the Academy, aren't you? I can't say we've ever met.
Who are you?
Galen Lore, at your service. Aren't these tombs fascinating? We had no idea the Sith were here so long ago.
Why not? Aren't there records?
Not from this far back. Or at least what records do exist are sketchy at best. These ruins date back to a period when the Sith were first formed, before their exile into the far reaches of space. It's quite fascinating.
What are you doing here?
I've been working on a translation of some of the runes by this tomb. I'm quite excited. This may very well be the tomb of Ajunta Paul.
Who is Ajunta Paul?
Ajunta Paul was one of the first of the great Sith Lords. He rebelled against his Jedi Masters and led the way for the rest of us that followed. These runes claim that he was interred here, and I wonder if his sword might not be here as well.
His sword?
According to legend, Ajunta Paul created a sword of terrible power. Someone who located it could gain considerable prestige.
Hasn't any effort been made to recover it?
Well, a few of the bolder students have tried. They did not return. As I understand it, the tombs are quite dangerous.
What makes a tomb so dangerous?
From what I've been told, the tombs have old traps and machines that are still active. They were designed to keep out intruders when they were made, and still do. I suppose if the Academy wanted to make a concerted effort, the tomb would be opened. But I think Master Uthar prefers to keep it as a challenge for the students.
What do you know of the sword's powers?
Nothing at all. The legends don't say anything about it. It may have had powers only for Ajunta alone.
Has any effort been made to recover it?
Well, a few of the bolder students have tried.
I've got to be going.
Of course. Don't let me keep you from your business.
Okay. So, let's start exploring some of these tombs. Hun.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever gone and explored, like, all the tombs, getting all their secrets and shit? In KOTOR 1?
Hun, I haven't gotten off Terrace in KOTOR 1.
Oh.
I've said this multiple times to you, and every time you still act as if it's the first time I've told you.
How come you never get off Terrace again?
Because KOTOR 2 was more fun.
Okay. Tomb of Mark Arachnos. Droids.
Intruders detected. Excessive audio input must be kept.
Okay.
This is a lot of droids.
More specifically, KOTOR 2 allows me to play a character with more depth than just
I get that.
No, be a bootlicker or eat the baby.
It's not even be a bootlicker, it's be a neoliberal apologist. Let's go ahead and up that. Skills, but powers. Up. Buttes. Let's up your constitution. Health awareness. Powers. He's still not powerful enough to get pull out Force Storm. Okay. Right, back to me. I was gonna disable some of these mines, but my party keeps just charging on through them. So I guess that's just not fucking relevant. Jesus Christ, everybody. Alright. Ooh, war droid.
Too much audio input. Audio systems overloading. Must destroy source of disturbance. Must kill sentience.
Oh my.
Let's see what you got.
There's a lot happening right now.
Yeah. Well, boss guy got killed already. Considering everybody is fully leveled up on Destroy Droid, this is not going to last much longer. God. And it's done. Why Marco Ragnos had a bunch of war droids in his fucking tomb is beyond me. Okay, nothing special in most of these then. Huh?
On it. Done.
Crystal Sigil, Marco Ragnos gauntlets. Let's see here. Sigil crystal is costly but valued addition to the lightsaber. Adds +1 and to attack and +1 to 6 and energy damage. Okay. Marco Ragnos gauntlets. Streak to the dark side. Weapon focus lightsaber. Okay. Well. Again, why his tomb was filled to the brim with war droids is something I'll never understand.
My guess is they wanted to put in Sith zombies, but realized they couldn't.
Nah, it's probably
So they
something
had
else.
to put something else in.
Data recorder. Data recorder flashed to life. I haven't been able to catch my poor creation as yet. We've been trying to capture it without destroying it. The thing is too valuable. It is hard to be so quiet as is necessary. However, it identifies targets through sound. I'm glad we brought sound dampeners with us, provided that Ben Hals uses his. Okay, so it was a droid that used audio receptors to mainly operate. Oh well, droids destroyed. Now let's check out the tomb of Ajunta Paul. I'm saving after all these just in case I run into something that will just completely flatten me. parts. Mark Aragnos, Ajunta Paul, Naga Sadao. Last one is. Okay, average plasma mine, which means stabilizer gauntlets.
On it. Done.
Ooh, Sukata.
The not Kath Hounds.
I think you mean the not Baron.
Okay, no, see, Varen don't have horns. Kath Hound do.
Ah, if you insist. Okay. Rune-covered obelisk. Not much I can do there. Sonic grenade. Javelin battle stimulant. Accelerated arm. Datapad. Okay. This datapad seems to have once belonged to an enterprising young Sith student who had ventured into the tomb in search of a Juntapal's sword. One of his entries is of particular note. There's got to be a way past this obelisk, blocking the bridge. It seems to be made of some kind of unstable material. I'm willing to bet some of the energy discharge will set it off. Blaster fire isn't doing the trick, however. I'll have to try some kind of explosive. I just hope that guard droid over there is as defunct as it looks. Explosive, eh? Okay. Let's see. Where are my mines? I'll put an average frag mine in there. Oh no! The droids have activated! What shall we ever do? How will we fight? Destroy droid.
I was supposed to say, lapse in destroy droid.
Yeah. And that's the end of that. Though, if you don't have that ability and you don't have guns, you can run over here, pull this lever, and it drops fucking rocks on that entire area. What happened with the camera there? Oh well. Okay. Stabilizer gauntlets. Strength amplifier. Tomb door. Here. 450 credits. Some retinal implants. A Sith statue. Alrighty then. Open the sarcophagus. A vibra sword, a silver lined sword, and a notched steel sword. You see here. Vibra sword. Like most vibra blades, this weapon lets off a dim humming sound once activated. Its length shimmers with a deep blue colored force field, and the hilt is black. Is the black of charcoal. A single insignia upon the hilt shows that of a red, baleful eye. The notched steel sword. The blade of this sword is an ebony black and notched along the length to give it a cruel and jagged appearance. There's a strange visual effect upon the sword, which makes it seem as if shadows pulse and ebb along its surface. It is very cool to the touch, and upon close inspection, a small insignia of a dark circle can be spotted within the hilt.
That is the most D&D thing to have been experienced today. in this game.
So that was a Vibra sword, the not steel sword. Where's the other one? I got 3 swords from that. Where's the other one?
Did you get another not steel sword? Because there's a second one. Oh, I know in some cases, if you were unable to equip the thing, it just doesn't show up.
Oh, silver line sword. Excuse me. This blade is long and straight and sparkles with a silver glow that becomes brighter as the hilt is touched. It is quite warm, and almost appears that the blade becomes hot once it is equipped. Such a fiery weapon would be devastating against an unarmored opponent. A small insignia of flame is impressed upon the hilt. One second. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry, everything froze for a bit.
Oh, chat. Okay. Okay, only one sword is double-bladed, so I'll have to keep that in mind.
Too long in the cold and the dark. I am disturbed again. A human.
Now this you don't see every day. This is an old spirit.
Everybody's fucking all over each other.
Sadness and regret. Walk carefully.
A Jedi here? Why have you come to this dark place, Jedi?
Why disturb my sleepless rest?
I was here once before, I think. Do you remember me?
I do. And yet I do not. The Force is so strong with you, human. Yet the face, the soul. It has been so very long.
Are you Ajunta Paul?
I had a name once. Ajunta Paul. Yes, that was my name. I was one of many. We were servants of the dark side. Sith Lords, we called ourselves. So proud. In the end, we were not so proud. We hid from those we had betrayed. We fell, and I knew it would be so.
You were a Sith Lord from the ancient times.
Ancient? Has it been so long that you use the word ancient? I have been here so long, so lost. I cannot remember. We were the first to rebel, to betray, to surrender ourselves to the dark side. So strong, we thought. So wrong.
What do you mean by those we had betrayed?
Our Jedi Masters. Those who had taught us to use the Force. Who warned us against the dark side. Yet we embraced it in secret. Reveled in its power. We were discovered? Or did we act? I can no longer remember. But here is where we came. To hide. To grow. And here we fell.
What can you tell me about this place?
Our temple, our tomb, built far from our enemies. We revered power and threw off the teachings of our old masters. We were not the first to fall to the dark side, but we had more power than those before us. It came from elsewhere.
What do you mean? Came from where?
Our oldest secret. Only we would know. We lords. Only we would know where our power came from.
Tell me the secret.
I cannot, human. It is a secret of so long ago. I no longer remember. You, who bristle with the Force. You must find this place. Or have you? Or did you? Or will you? So many images.
I see your heart, human Jedi. I see your power, your pride. You will find the old place, the dark place, and you will regret it.
Why? What is at this place?
So much power, it is blinding. I remember so little.
How did you fall? What happened?
We hid from the Jedi, but it was not they who destroyed us. Is it not obvious what we did? We destroyed each other. We desired the secrets of each other to increase our power. We battled until finally our fortress rained down on top of us.
The Sith consumed themselves, did they? I suppose that eventually they'd be all they'd have left to fight.
And so, here, our old secret is buried, and none of us hold it anymore. Is that not right? Our power fled. Oh, what became of us? Do the Sith still thrive? Did they ever return?
The Sith fled, yes. And they have returned.
So much time has passed, and yet we have learned nothing.
Why do you remain here?
Remain? Do I remain? I have regretted for so long all that I have done. My sword, I filled it with my pride, and it is buried with me now, a corpse as I am a corpse. I am dead as my faith is dead, and I shall remain here.
I swear I've heard this voice actor before, but I don't know who he is.
I believe so too. I feel sorry for you.
Most of my brethren would desire only to take what power I have left, even if it would destroy them. I wish my sword to be taken away from here. I do not wish it to rot away as I have. I command this of you.
What do you want me to do with it?
If you are wise, you will not keep it. In the end, it is what destroyed me. There are 3 blades within my sarcophagus. Only one is truly my sword, but it has been so long. I do not remember which. Find the sword that is mine and place it on the statue. If it is truly mine, then it is yours.
And if the sword isn't yours?
Then you must die. This is how it must be.
How will I know which sword it is?
I do remember one thing of my sword. Listen to me carefully. I am that which grips the heart in fright, hearkens night and silences the light. It was written of my sword long, long ago. Go then, find my sword and place it on the statue.
Okay, so believe that refers to steel sword. Black gives a cruel appearance. Very cool to the touch. Okay.
Dark circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is the one. That is the blade that destroyed me. Take it. Take it and the other blades even. Take them and go. My darkness awaits me.
There is no need to remain here, is there?
No need? What choice have I?
You can leave this place. You can return to the light and end your torment.
Return? But I betrayed my old masters. They would never let me return to the light side. It is too late. Too late.
I don't believe the light would turn you away. You have suffered long enough.
If I could return. Oh, my master, it has been so long, and I regret so much.
Okay, he's gone. Alright. Done here, and that's that. Another data pad. Data pad concerns journalist Sith archaeologist by the name of Varen Gall. Most of it consists of uninteresting notes on the geology of the tomb's caverns. Final entry is as follows. Strangely enough, I found traces of Therangen in the tomb. This is an unstable black rock used as fuel by the lesser races. Perhaps the ancient Sith of Korban used it once as a power source? It is a volatile and dangerous substance and reacts violently to fire. I'll have to be careful. Shardan.
So, the spineless worm actually made it through the tomb. I'm impressed.
Shardan, what do you want?
Isn't it obvious? I've been hoping that someone would do the dirty work in retrieving the sword of Ajunta Paul for some time. It's been quite a wait.
Typical. Always ready to jump at what they perceive to be the easier path.
Now that you have it, I just thought I'd relieve you of it. It must be quite a burden after all.
No, I think I'll manage with it just fine. Kind of you to offer, though.
Oh, but I insist. I'm not about to let a chance to impress Master Uthar pass me by. Especially not for a pathetic excuse for a Sith like yourself. Hand over the sword, worm. You know I'm the superior here.
Just let me get it out.
Fine. No tricks, though. I'm watching you.
So you can give him any of the swords. I do recommend giving him one of the false blades. So I will give him the vibroblade.
Smart move. You're obviously more pathetic than I could have even imagined. Thanks for the sword, worm.
I'll have a good time, Shardan. Go and impress Master Uthar. Okay. Save there.
Just imagining some guy, bless you.
Thank you.
Just imagining some student going up like, Master Uthar, I found this legendary blade. And it's, motherfucker, I could have found this out of Kinko's. What the fuck?
Alright, let's meet up with Lashao.
There you are, finally. If you were any later in showing up, we would have had to abandon this. I've been calling to the Takata mother in their language. She should respond fairly... Ah, here she comes now. Get ready. This will not be easy.
Speak.
She's a tough beast.
I don't know. Down.
Wonderful. The beast is dead. We work better together than I would have hoped. And here is the holocron. Such a small thing to be so valuable and require so much effort to obtain. I'll just run along now and give this to Master Uthar. I'll be sure to tell him of your contribution, naturally.
And how can I be sure of that?
You're the one that convinced me to go through with this plan. Why wouldn't I see it through?
I want some kind of
Forget it.
guarantee.
There is no guarantee. You helped me, I'll help you. Or don't you trust me?
We'll go to Master Uthar together.
Forget it. I'm not waiting up for you. That wasn't our plan anyway.
No more arguing. We take it back together.
Over my dead body.
Well then. Well, she initiated this fight. That she really couldn't have won. I don't know what her plan was.
To be fair, I don't think like that I feel like you could have trusted her a little.
Nah. Well, the holocron is mine. Arachnos, Agent Paul, and now the Tomb of Tulak Horde. So we've got no less than 3 artifacts. That we can go ahead and show to Master Uthar when the time comes. Just put on my... I don't need
I
it.
think we could have trusted her. No. No? No.
Okay, that mine has been taken care of. And more to kata.
Not this again!
I really need to start investing in Force Lightning some more. It's one of my favorite powers.
Get it.
Wow. They don't wait. Guys, I'd like to get him. Okay, there. Alright.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I guess they had it handled. No one just went down immediately after getting shocked. These things look like Minox.
Yes.
Probably using
Why,
a
I
similar
don't know.
Probably just using a similar model from another game for economical reasons. I know that they did that sometimes in other games.
What other game would have come out around this time?
There were a lot of LucasArts Star Wars games coming out around this time.
Yeah, but I can't think of any that had Minox. Or was also a third-person action RPG.
Well, not all of them were third-person action RPGs, but sometimes just the raw data for the model files were used. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Jahani, for running into the mine and trying to kill us all.
She was trying.
I know, and I do adore her for it. Can I not have this happen, please? Okay, more money. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. And do a quick little save here. I shouldn't have to, but whatever. I should be fine. Ancient console. Open the door. Opening access door 44. Opening access door. Yeah, okay. Mandalorian battle armor. And Verpine blaster. Fucking how? I'm wearing a gas mask. Ah, fuck it. Whatever.
Another idiotic student has stumbled into my little
Just-
web, eh?
Just poison.
The contact nerve toxin in the air should knock you out quickly enough. Welcome. Awake already, are you? Good. This is the tomb of Sith Lord Tulak Horde, if you don't know. I've taken up residence here for now. It's dusty and full of critters, but it's home.
Who are you?
Oh, yes. Introductions, of course. I suppose it is time, isn't it? This other student here that I captured earlier, you should know well enough. His name is Mikol. Say hello, Mikol. Poor lad. He's had a hard day. My name is Jorak Earl. I was once the head of the Academy, so I'm sure you've heard of me.
Yeah, I've been told about you.
That's good. It's nice to still be the topic of discussion occasionally. Maybe there's a class on me. Maybe not. Anyhow,
1 second.
I'd like to propose that we move on to the main event. You see, I'd like to discover if you've got the pluck of an old-fashioned Sith. Most of the Drek Uthar has been passing through these days is so pathetic. Take young Miko here. I already tested him. Didn't I, Miko? Yes, you're welcome. You see, Miko here has the cruel disposition of a Sith, but not the gumption that I'm looking for.
And if I pass your test?
Why, then you go free. Tell you what, I'll even pass on to you my own personal thesis on ancient Sith philosophies. They're based on all I've learned studying Tulak's tomb. They'll make you a better Sith, I'm sure. The chances of you passing, however, are sadly remote.
And if I refuse to take your test?
Well, forgive me for resorting to the cliché, but you would die, of course.
Go ahead. Do your worst.
Now, is that any kind of attitude to take with higher education? I'm doing you a favor.
Higher education.
So then, this is how it goes. I'm going to pose a moral question to you. Get it right, and I torture Miko. Get it wrong, and I torture you. Miko here is a bit weak. He probably won't be able to take much more punishment. Mind you, get too many wrong, and you'll die yourself. I don't know what you think of Miko. Maybe you don't like him. Maybe you think he deserves to be murdered. Well, here's your chance, fair enough?
Go ahead.
Well then, any last comments before we begin, Miko?
We can both survive. Attack him together.
Now, dear lad, do you really think your friend here will answer questions wrong just to spare little you, risking their own life? And how many correctly answered questions before you die? No, don't be silly. You had your chance, remember? On that note, let's begin. Now then, your immediate superior amongst the Sith is an effective commander and a fine leader. He trusts you and you like him. You see an opportunity to kill him. What do you do?
I refuse to answer this.
Then I must assume you did not know the correct answer. Sad, really, that you would do this to yourself. Ah, well, it's time for your punishment.
Whoever the voice actor was for this guy was definitely having a lot of fun with it, you know?
He has like I don't know, how do you describe it? Like
offering you a reward. What do you do?
I'm imagining him in the booth twirling an imaginary
twirling
mustache.
and yeah.
I refuse to answer this.
Well, now you're just punishing yourself. Do you really not know the answers here? Shame. At any rate, here is your punishment. Let's see. Ah, yes. You discover an aspect of the Force that gives you great power. Do you share it and strengthen the Sith as a whole? Or keep it to yourself?
I refuse to answer this.
Here I thought this question was an easy one. Oh, well, suit yourself. Well, you did ask for this. It's for your own good. Still going? All right, then. One of your underlings has made a major mistake which makes you look bad. He's normally very competent and skilled. Do you kill him or give him another chance?
Forget it, I'm not playing along.
You're not trying to make me angry, are you? That would be pointless posturing on your part. Is this so hard? Not that good help is easy to find. Oh well, here's your reward.
He is enjoying himself.
Last question. You're about to die. Do you pass on your knowledge to your apprentice to make him stronger? Or do you use your last breath to strike at your enemies?
I won't give you the satisfaction of an answer.
Such insolent students I get these days. You deserve this. And then some. I'll enjoy this one. Time for your medicine. Now, this is odd. The test is over and you're both still alive.
That stock ass scream.
What to do? What to do? I suppose this means you can go, Miko. I'll have to just figure out what to do with our friend here.
I'm honestly surprised they don't use the goofy yell.
I could use the Force to free them. And we could kill you. Seems you didn't think of that, old man.
What? Mutiny! Behave, students! That's it! Detention for all of you! Permanent detention!
Alright, so with that, Miko's health is pretty high, and my health is super duper low, but that's okay.
Use life support, and we're good.
Let's see. He's supposed to be a Sith Master. Let's see how true that is. And not very true. Immediately falls to insanity.
I mean, dude was found in the middle of a fucking cave.
Guess he wasn't a true Sith.
Tormenting a student because he could. Like, what did you expect him?
You could have easily.
That just sounds like a normal teacher.
Let me die.
Nobody deserves to die like that.
Hiding in a cage.
Nobody.
Cave.
Yes. Well, I see what you mean. I've never been on that side of the fence before. It makes you think. I'd be dead if you weren't... if you were proper Sith. But you're not, are you? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
This could be a chance to change your ways, Mikhail.
You mean the light side? I've never thought about that. Can you even go back? I've done some... I've hurt a lot of people.
There's always remorse and atonement. That's the harder path, though, boy. Think you can do that?
I don't think the light side is for me. But maybe neither are the Sith. Maybe it's time for me to leave. Thanks, I suppose. And good luck.
All right.
On it. Done.
And that is all the accessible tombs at this time.
There is a mod that allows you to explore these tombs in KOTOR 2.
Oh, nice.
Added whole new stories and other stuff.
Raiding this place for crystals.
Though if you raid either one of them, it pisses off Kreia.
Ancient Sith tablet, crystal opila. All right, let's see. What's this ancient Sith tablet say? This thick stone tablet is covered in with ancient runes of unknown language. It is extremely cold to the touch and has almost sinister aura to it. Recently carved into the side of the tablet appears to be a primer, no doubt intended to provide a means to translate the runes.
On it. Done.
And a Sith facial thing. 2 cords, like crown or some shit. Can't wear it because I'm not a dark side user though. Okay, now with all the artifacts and several of the other students having given up the quest to become a Sith, that should leave me with being the #1 student. And we'll see what's become of Shardan, since I gave him one of the false swords in a Gentle Paul's tomb. Just finish healing. Korriban's a very easy world to do, as long as you're leveled. There's no real complicated aspects to it. Not a lot of running around like Manan. But I do like it for what it is. Gives a lot of insight into the Sith. Particularly the ancient Sith Lords. And back to the academy. Excuse me. There's Shardan.
Ah,
Master
what is
Uthar.
this you bring me, Shardan?
It is none other than the sword of Ajunta Paul, Master.
Fool. All the trouble you went through for your deception, and you did not even make an effort to verify the sword's authenticity.
Master, but what do you mean?
There is no place for fools amongst the Sith. Begone.
Well, them's the breaks, Shardan.
Do not forget our agreement regarding Euthura's treachery. We shall put her in her place, should you reach the final test, that is.
I dealt with those renegade students.
Ah, the ones I ordered executed for their mutiny. It's done then?
Yes, they are gone.
Indeed. We checked the caves and found only a couple of bodies. Perhaps the Chirac ate them. It is just as good, I suppose. The lesson is learned, I believe. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
I have the sword of Ajunta Paul.
Ah, finally, the genuine sword. I knew that this relic would be unearthed in time. I can feel the power flowing through it. Well done. You have impressed me greatly. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
I dealt with a rogue droid in the tombs.
Yes, so I hear. I've had reports from some students that ventured into the tomb after you left and found the parts. Well done. I am impressed. You have rid us of a potential nuisance. You have impressed me enough, by my estimation, to become a Sith in full. Congratulations, young one. You have bested the others quite completely. You have but one final test which you must take, and this requires us to travel to the tomb of Nagasado, in the Valley of the Dark Lords. I would advise you to be rested and equipped before we leave. Return to your quarters now and seek me out in the morning. When you return, make sure that you have all you will need, for you will face your test alone. Go, and may the Force serve you well.
Alright, that went well. Now let's get a save before we head off to the test.
What are you doing
Thura?
here? Go back to Uthar and tell him you are ready to take your final test. Our moment is at hand. Go.
Alright, gotcha. Shardan is still lying there.
So then, I take it you are ready to travel to the tomb of Nagasado. Your final test should not be delayed.
What is the tomb of Nagasado?
It is a tomb that belonged to an ancient Sith Lord. The greatest of Korriban's Sith Lords, in fact. It is there that your test is performed.
Is this what is the final test?
I will tell you the details when we are there, young one. You will, however, fight for your life. That is why I suggest you be in sufficient health.
I'm ready to go.
Then we go now.
A day passes in preparation. Uthar then takes you and Yathura to the Sith tomb. Your companions are not permitted to join you.
Very well. We are now ready for your final test, young Sith. You have earned the right to see if you shall become one of us.
Indeed you have.
Is that a tone of mischief in your voice, dear Yathura? You should know by now that no scheme is certain.
As should you, my master. But I was only agreeing with you. Should we not get on with the test?
Yes. Yes, of course. We are in the sacred tomb of Nagasado, young one. The one discovered by Darth Malak and Darth Revan years ago. You are to follow in their footsteps and reach the ancient star map that lies deep within. There you will find a lightsaber, amongst other things. The lightsaber is for you, your initiation present. Return to us once you have it. For you, the test does not end there.
Be very cautious here. This tomb is like the others in this valley, and many of its old defenses remain active.
Do you understand what I have told you? Are you ready to begin?
I don't understand. Why not just give me the saber?
If you do not strive to achieve something, then it will be meaningless to you, wouldn't you say?
Can you tell me anything about what I will face?
No, that is part of the test. Overcome the obstacles that lie ahead on your own.
Can I leave the tomb?
You cannot. No one enters and no one leaves until your test is complete.
Find the star map, return with the lightsaber. I understand.
Good. Yathura and I will await your return.
Okay. Big and dark. Oh, raids. Didn't think I'd find them in here. That's one down. So many things on this planet are vulnerable to mind-affecting powers. Okay. Open this door. A dangerous-looking pool of acid has flooded the room. Ignore it and back away. Okay, let's look for alternate things to do. Or ways across. Oh look, it's BioWare's favorite puzzle. Towers of Hanoi. There are 3 pillars that have electronic readouts, showing the energy levels of the 4 systems. Controls show that these systems can be transferred to the other pillars. Caution, some of the systems are very delicate and improper transfer of power can result in an electrical overload. In order to unseal the chamber, all of the following 4 systems must be transferred to the right pillar. Top system may be transferred to any pillar safely without any fear of overload. Mid-upper system. This system causes an overload if transferred to a pillar with an active top system. Mid-lower system. This system only may be safely transferred to another pillar that either has no systems or only the base system active. Base system. This large system can only be transferred to the blank pillar with no systems active in it, or it will cause an overload.
I am back.
Hello. We're doing BioWare's favorite fucking puzzle. Towers of Hanoi.
Oh, this stupid thing.
Alright. Move system from the left pillar. To the right pillar. Okay, left pillar. Middle pillar. Right pillar. Middle pillar. pillar. Right pillar. Middle pillar. Left pillar. Middle pillar. Right pillar. Left pillar. Right pillar. Left pillar. Middle pillar. Right pillar. Middle pillar. Right. Left. Middle. Left. Right. Middle. Okay. Left. Middle. Left. Right. Middle. Right. Middle. Left. Right. Left. Shit. That's an accident. Left. Middle. Right. Left. Middle. Left. Middle. Right. Left. Mid. Left. Right. Mid. Right. Left. Mid. Right. Right. Left. Mid. Left. Mid. Right. Left. Mid. Left. Right. Mid. Right. There we go.
I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, like I was able to. It's not a hard puzzle. I mean,
Says you, I haven't figured out that shit, and it's been in at least 6 games I've played by them.
it's in every BioWare game. Well, it was in every BioWare game up until Mass Effect 1 at least. And even Mass Effect 1 used it. Only Mass Effect 1 was less restrictive because it just wanted you to move all of them to another pillar other than the left one. This one specifically wanted it moved to the right one. So I got some crystals out of that.
I have looked up the answer for that fucking thing at least 6 times, and every single time I'm like, I don't know how this works, I'm just gonna press buttons.
I mean, the way it works in
It's not
most
an
other,
invitation for me to learn.
it's a puzzle they give to children, hun.
Okay.
Though they usually visualize it with the ones that need to be higher up with smaller like donuts. They give you 3 pillars and a series of donuts, and it says move the donuts from one pillar to another, and you can never have a bigger donut on top of a smaller donut. And it's almost always 4 donuts. All right, so I did just save.
My dumbass can't visualize how you would be able to move all 3 of them without being able to get to the bottom.
I mean, I just did the whole thing in front of you.
Yes.
And I didn't even do it perfectly. Okay, so now I have to fight 2 Terratenax at once. Key here is stunning tactics, excuse me. As the Terratenax are super vulnerable to it, and you can just use that to keep them from attacking you in any way, shape, or form. Ooh, fuck.
Why did he explode into poison?
They all do that. I don't know
I've
why,
never
they
noticed
just do. Alright. Both Terratenax are dead. There should be a few remains I should be able to look at. Crystal Solari. This is a very good crystal. This crystal is a light side focus crystal that does large amounts of damage. Okay, and Shayla's journal. So let's go ahead and take a look at that journal. A section. Aha, right here. This datapad was the personal journal of Jedi Shayla Nur. Her last entry is particularly compelling. I have tracked the Terratenac that ambushed us in the Shyrak caves to this tomb, but even as I stand at the entrance, I know this is wrong. Dark thoughts fill my mind, hatred and violence. I cannot stop myself from blaming Gun Han for Duran's death. If he had not abandoned us, my love would surely have survived the Terratenac's first attack. But my hatred of Gun Han pales beside my burning desire for revenge. My blood boils to destroy the creature that ended Duran's life, no matter what the cost. I know such thoughts are those of the dark side, but I cannot help them. Even the second set of tracks outside the cave cannot dissuade me from my task. 1 Terratenac, 2, 1,000, it makes no difference to me now. The only image I see is the of Durak's broken body, and only blood can cleanse it from my mind. I hope my master will forgive me for what I'm about to do. So, all 3 of them died because of their own issues. Pull the lever, that should open this. Okay, Pillar of Fire. Special Fire Grenade. Special Ice Grenade. Remains empty. Okay. With these grenades, I'll approach the acid pool. But, see, damage. Increase damage towards the dark side. See, like, the Solari Crystal is just really good. Like, you get +3 damage just flat out. +1 to 8 physical damage versus dark side, and a +3 to attack.
Mhm.
So that's a pretty sweet crystal to have. It is restricted to light side users, though. Okay. Dangerous looking pool of acid. Launch the special cold grenade at it. So there's a data pad where a guy speculates on whether or not to use the cold grenade or the fire grenade, speculating that the fire grenade would likely just create toxic fumes, but if you use the cold grenade, it should freeze over the acid. And that's your hint on which one to use. You fucking kidding me? Alright, and that is the navigational data. Final bit that we needed. And a Sith lightsaber. Oh, man. It's even more detailed. I didn't even realize that it played more animations. But I think it only does this when it's your final star map. So now we have, I believe, the exact location of the Star Forge. And let me see here. Just got the Sith lightsaber, so it should, yeah. Standard lightsaber things, whatever. This lightsaber is quite intricate in its design. The hilt is covered in delicate runes inlaid with black markings. No doubt the purpose of the weapon is primarily ceremonial, though it certainly seems to perform as a lightsaber should.
I mean, even if it's a ceremonial weapon, it's a lightsaber. It's gonna kill.
It doesn't matter if it's a ceremonial laser sword. It's still a laser. It's fucking laser sword. It'll do damage.
It's not like if it was a ceremonial blade, where if you hit the blade on something, it'll just.
Has served you well.
You took a great risk in acquiring the artifact. You used your mind and your power. No peaceful meditation, no pacifism. Sometimes you must fight in order to achieve. This gives you your passion. This makes you stronger. This is what makes you superior. That is the lesson we teach with that part of the final test. Do you understand?
The Sith are not the only ones who fight and take risks.
True, but most would say they fight only when they must, or not at all. We are the ones who know that struggle is what makes us superior.
Are you saying a Jedi couldn't have gotten this lightsaber?
When a Jedi acts, it is with skill, true. But the Jedi teach you that your passions are counterproductive, that strength is only found in peace. Did you not feel a moment of excitement in the tomb? Did your passions not flow and make you feel stronger and more alive? What purpose would be served by restricting yourself from such? I would say only the purpose of the Jedi. Through this, they would control you and restrict your potential.
I wouldn't say I exerted myself in getting this.
Perhaps not to someone of your natural strength. The point is in the recognition of the nature of the act, rather than its sheer difficulty.
I don't believe you. I don't feel superior to anyone.
If you came to the Academy, you must have felt the stirrings within you that cry out for the freedom of the dark side, that cry out for release. I can only show you the path that will lead to power and superiority. You have followed it this far. You must decide if you are capable of continuing.
And if I am not?
This is where your path ends, young one. There is no turning back once you have embarked on it.
I think I understand.
Good. The last part of your test will now commence. Here, you will learn the lesson of competition. All life must compete in order to flourish. Such is the natural way of the universe. To stand still is to know death. One must always be moving forward. So it is the same amongst the Sith. Compete or die. Mercy is irrelevant. So it behooves you in this final test to strike down one you are familiar with, for no other reason than to prove you are superior and without mercy. Normally, this would be against another student. You, however, get a special treat. You will fight Euthura here, my own apprentice.
You talk too much, old fool.
So, you know, do you? Well, it makes no difference. You have become too ambitious, Euthura. It is time for you to die.
No. It is time for you to die, Master. My pupil stands with me.
Sadly, Euthura, it is you who are mistaken. Your pupil is more ambitious than you realize. Isn't that so, young one?
Sorry, Uthar. I'm with Euthura on this one.
Do you hear that, my master?
You're both mistaken. I choose me.
Rising to replace you.
So the time has come, has it? I will... no, my strength leaves me.
You are weak, Uthar. And the Force has abandoned you. We have made sure of it.
Are you a Sith Master, Uthar? No, he's not.
Uthar is finished, and a new order is brought to the Academy. Excellent. Unfortunately, I don't need... Oh! May! Why did you do this to me? I thought...
You thought wrong. I will never be a Sith.
Damn you! I will destroy you for this. You will never leave here alive.
Euthura. Man,
So
nobody
was
here is a
the
Sith
poison-
Master.
Was the poison on a delay?
Just enough of one.
Stop. I yield. You are too strong for me. I was a fool to think otherwise. I am at your mercy.
Mercy! You won't find any here! I'm kidding. You ask for mercy? You? A Sith?
I suppose I am. Something tells me that you are not like the other students. I don't know why that is. I was right the first time back at the cantina, wasn't I? There is something different about you. More so than I even suspected.
I'm not all that different. I just don't want to kill you.
That
Indeed, I
alone
am
makes
Darth
you
Revan.
different. Most of the Sith here would not think twice about it. So what happens now? Will you show me mercy? Will you just let me leave?
Tell me why you tried to kill me first.
I had no choice. You reminded me too much of a time before I became a Sith. I didn't want to think about that.
Maybe you should think about it.
I suppose you could be right. All the things I wanted to do, all the wrongs I wanted to right, I haven't done any of it. They just get farther and farther from my mind. All I've cared about is power and myself. This isn't the person I was.
There's still time to change that.
You're right. Maybe what I needed most was peace after all. The Jedi tried to show me that. I don't know if I can ever go back to them, but my place isn't here. Thank you. Thank you for showing me that. You have a destiny, my friend, and I wish you well on your way to it. May the Force be with you.
Alright. And redeemed Euthura. And now the Academy is without a master.
What are you talking about? I am the master.
You are both wrong. I choose me.
So now my question being...
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
No, ask it.
I was gonna say, where is Sidious during all of this?
You can't be serious.
What? You think he's not around right now?
He wasn't even born yet.
Do you want to bet?
Unless you think
The way
Sidious is vitiate, which
The
I
way
have
that
so
they're
many other
making
issues.
the way that they're making Sidious responsible for everything in Star Wars.
I fucking hate it. They're just turning him into what Bioware made vitiate, and I fucking hate it. The dark side is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Who's mad? Who's mad?
Anywho. So we've finished up what we needed to do here. So let's pick up our party members and go.
Do we have to pick them up?
How is it that you're leaving Nagasadow's tomb by yourself?
Oh wait, no, we brought
You went in for your
Jolie
final
in.
test, didn't you? Where is Master Uthar?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Revan. I've killed the master. You must bow down before me. Just, I don't know what you're talking about.
You lie.
Look. I don't need any trouble, all right? Stand aside and you won't get hurt. Got it?
It's a spy! Quick, to arms!
But if the spy was able to kill Master Uthar...
Don't be such a coward! Kill the traitor! Do it now!
Alright, here we go.
I want to commend the one dude who had the foresight to, like, think about that logical fallacy right there.
Wait, if they killed the master and we're all just normal apprentices, how are we gonna stand up to them? It's like, we got this. Oh, this has turned quite violent. It's okay, though. It gets louder the more targets it affects.
Yeah. Where's Jolie?
Jolie's in another room. Having his own fight. He's like fighting like 6 guys on his own. Juhani, I would love it if you did something. Okay, you know what, Jolie? Here. Do this. Jolie, do this. Thank you.
Juhani is stuck.
She is. Okay, I saved Jolie like a little bit of time by doing that. Force insanity for him. Hey, that really helped him out.
Yeah, he almost won.
Almost nothing. He is winning.
Well, won as in it was finished.
So just clearing this place out. Just, yeah, that's that. So we've picked up our party members. The Sith who decided to challenge us are dead. Let's head back to the ship. And we're also going to... Oh. Excuse me, I almost forgot about you.
I mean, it's fair. They weren't there beforehand.
No, they're always there. It's just they never do it. They barely register because they never do anything. But, so we're going to head to the Yavin station. And that should trigger an event, which will give us which should unlock the final list of items. In which case, we can then get the best lightsaber crystals left in the game. They are fucking expensive, but they are completely worth it. There's a glitch that has it play the death sound of a Rodian every time you go through there after that one scene where a Rodian gets killed by a Sith student.
Oh, that one crazy guy.
Mm-hmm.
My Cathar blood seethes at the thought of that man still running free. I cannot stand still while I think about it, but I will not give in to the dark side either. He will pay for his crimes, though. He will most likely be following us. Me. If we could find him first, then he may not be able to set in motion whatever he has in store for us.
Okay, that guy will either appear again on Corbin or on Manon. And it's annoying that it's random and you'll have to really try to get him to appear. Alright, we're almost out of time, but I'm just going to go to Yavin because I really want to get this thing done. Unless the game froze on me. Oh, God.
No.
Fucking no.
You got fucked.
Fucking no. God damn it. When was the last time I saved?
Usually it saves in between door cuts.
Sometimes. I gotta check to see how far long ago I saved. I'm pretty sure there was a save that happened after I finished it too. Okay, Dredge Day. Okay, there's a Dredge Day save. Okay, we're not totally fucked.
Alright, see, it wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm. In which case, though, I am now saving immediately.
Well.
Still gonna try to get to Yavin, though. I do want to do this before signing off. If it had put me back in the tomb, I'd have been like, okay, no, fuck this. It's always such a long death scream, too. And then right here, you hear the forced drain. That actually was the thing that killed him. I don't know why that glitch keeps occurring, but it does.
My Cathar blood
Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. It didn't freeze again.
Oh, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a preview of the Dawn of Yang Chen novel.
Dawn of Yang Chen?
For Avatar.
Oh, right, yeah.
And she probably is now the most dangerous Avatar we have seen.
Oh, she likes doing that vacuum bending?
She vacuumed, like, she was in the middle of a fight with a group of firebenders she had no hope of beating in a straight up fight, so she vacuumed all of the air out of the room and suffocated them to death.
Nice. Alright, let's see here. Oh, you're back. I was just taking a look at a few new things I thought you might like, and I... Oh shit, it's the Trandoshans. How did you get in here? We have our ways, Rodian. Just because you didn't hear us talk doesn't mean we can't, and your own stealth units have proven most effective. Haven't I told you guys to get lost already? I'll just be going.
I love that. It's like, I have no business here.
Force persuade. Leave. Now. I think not, human. Not this time. We're here to teach you a lesson, Suvam. And you as well, human. Unfortunately, you won't live to correct your mistakes. Okay, don't worry about that. Hang on. No, use the damn power! There we go. Oh yeah, Jolie, do me a favor, put on your energy shield. Yep, come on. What's that?
I hate my friends sometimes.
Oh, they sent you something that you didn't want to say?
They sent me an article that says these anime villains had the best ideologies, and it's a fucking picture of Sword Art Online.
Oh my god. That is
So
a literal, just huge contradiction. Anyway, not important. Those Trandoshan scum! They couldn't get more out of me, so they tried to kill me instead. Hopefully, I'll have time before they send someone else to investigate. Maybe you rigged their ship to take off somewhere else. Thank you for your help, at least. I know I couldn't have taken them on my own. I'll let you look at my special stash. It's the stuff I wasn't showing them. It won't be cheap, but if you want it, you can buy it. Fucking Christ. Okay.
I saved your fucking life, and you make me still buy
Heart
from
of the
you.
Guardian and Mantle of the Force. Christ, he still sells this for super high. These are the two best lightsaber crystals in the game. They are also color crystals. What it is that they amplify your other effect crystals. So, first things first, Mantle of the Force. Now I gotta sell a bunch of shit just to afford the other thing. Don't need these. Never use these. Here, take these.
The Mantle of Humanity.
I gotta find some way back to a few. Ooh. Darth Bandon's armor is apparently very desirable. So is Davik's warsuit. Okay. Not upgradable, so I'm gonna sell it. Durasteel heavy armor, light battle armor. Lorian battle armor. Naga Sadal's poison blade. I don't need it. Overload sword.
Just giving him shit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get back up to where I need to be. He gives a lot for double-bladed lightsabers. Let's see here. And I'll give him the last of my red crystals. Back to the buy list.
Hun,
Yes. Heart of the Guardian.
why does the wiki say that this is only available on the PC and mobile version of Star Wars Knights of the Republic?
Because the wiki is wrong.
Yavin is also available as downloadable content for the Xbox version. Okay.
I should say it was only available at launch, maybe, for those versions, but it was definitely always available. Like, because you had to get it as DLC for on the Xbox version. Let's see here. He still isn't up. And before Storm. That's weird. I better give him a power somewhere. Oh shit, he the power. Alright, and now we're gonna go to. That's right, all these fuckers have a lot of money. I forgot. Each one of them has 10,000 credits. Has 1,000 credits, and since there's 10 of them, that equals about 10,000. I'm like, guys, please. Alright, now we're gonna go back to the Hawk. I'm going to change up what crystals are in my lightsaber, and you will see just how much the power difference is. Also, Heart of the Guardian is a cyan crystal, rather than normal blue. Oh, excuse me, Mantle of the Force, excuse me. Cyan. My stupid mouth not being able to pronounce things, so we're gonna go over here. Okay, as you can see, the current stats are 4 to 22 damage, whatnot. So we're gonna come over here to Mantle of the Force. 3 to 21. That actually made it lower. Jesus. But if we find the right crystals here, Solari.
I would get upset.
Now it's 4 to 29.
That is still worse than what it was.
No, it was 4 to 22.
It was in the 30s.
Great Dragon Pearl. It was not in the 30s. See, 4 to 22. This is the exact one I had before. Mantle of the Force. And Solari. Now it's an increase of 7 points. We go for here. Next door. We got damage plus 3 massive criticals. Now it's in the 30s. Alright, should I give the other crystal to Jahani or to Jolie?
I would say Jahani just because Jahani's a guardian.
Okay.
Actually, no, because I know that the other crystal is supposed to be good for a counselor.
Okay, Heart of the Guardian.
Wait, no.
Current.
Oh no, the crystal you have is supposed to be good for a counselor. Yeah, give that to Jahani.
Okay then. Jahani, Heart of the Guardian. Okay, so its current stat is 4 to 22. So Heart of the Guardian. Still at 4 to 22. Crystal looks. Let's go to Crystal. 5 to 30, right there. Crystal Genro. I put that on next door. Nah, we want to go back to Genro. Rubad. What happens if I put on Genro? Okay. Very, very good one. Now for Jolie, let's see if we can just make his one better in any way, shape, or form. Nah. Seems that he's actually words. Okay. 5 to 23. And as you can see, it is a different shade of blue. It is more like it's the same shade of blue that was shown in the original trilogy as opposed to the blue that was shown in the prequel trilogy. All right. And with that, that is it for today. When we come back on Monday to KOTOR, we will be tying up loose ends. We'll be finishing out things for Jahani and for Canderous, if I can get Canderous's thing to trigger. And once those are done, we will make our final approach to the Star Forge and begin the end game. So, if you enjoyed the stream, go ahead and follow the channel, Or if you're so inclined, consider subscribing, as that really does help me out. And if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, your first Twitch Prime subscription is free. Keep that in mind. I also have a YouTube channel, Folly of Alexandria, at youtube.com, where I post more and more of my VODs. Anywho, I hope you all had a good day, and I'll see you on Friday when we return to Hollow Knight. Have a good one.
Bug souls.